Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We give to Hall on the draw. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Al throwing on 3rd down. Able to find Corley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Now Howell off to play action. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Give him a 1-yard pickup there, but that's not going to help a ton. It's 3rd and 15. Howell out of the shotgun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Allen is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Blankenship good on the point after. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Antonio Gibson now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. On target to his man, Polk. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Going play action, May. He rolls to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's May. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it'll be Jets football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Pats will take over. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 20-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, it's May. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
May not have throw on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air yet again, May. This one finds Polk. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Stevenson gets in, touchdown New England. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Defense showing blitz. Howell. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Rolling into enemy territory. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Working inside the red zone. That's complete to Wilson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Play action here with Howell. He's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. To the air on 1st down, May. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's brought down at the 44. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. It's complete to Hunter Henry. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Wilson's got it. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down, Howell. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets with 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And defenders are there to get him at the line. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Howell throwing on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Got it by a man, and now he's in the clear. It's a 21-yard gain. Down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Motion man sent left. May on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs into some big bodies, and he's stopped right at the line. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. May now from the gun. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And a man is there to knock that away. Could not beat the defender there. So 2nd down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Howell to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They put a receiver in motion here left. Howell from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Let's go.
And the shotgun. Howell taking a big shot for the end zone. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. One last play before the break. throwing it just before halftime. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
May now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, it's May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, here's May. On the move, headed right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go right back to Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Able to find Corley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Hall once more. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Allen on the give. Still going past the 40. Touchdown, New York! The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Braylon Allen, the touchdown! Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. May. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
On the handoff, Allen. Room to run inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
To throw, Howell. Escapes the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Hall. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal. The Jets take their 1st time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On for the field goal now. Here's Rodrigo Blankenship. It doesn't get much easier than this. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sent down by Cody Barton. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. May now. Able to get it to Moore. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Polk makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
New set of downs for him from the 46. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. New set of downs for him from the 46. On play action, here's May. That's into the hands of Moore. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Henry on the catch. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drop the lead back to 13. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he can't find a lane before it being wrapped up at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Now the Jets keeping the offense on the field. They're going to go for 2. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
On the return, here's Gibson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end going in motion here. Going play action, May. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying to throw for it with May. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 now from the 30. A tight end in motion now. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this time, they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Now a give to Allen, running right. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. It's Allen again. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Let's go.
Right back to Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Again, right side to Vaughn. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. On the carry, it's fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Let's go now. Smash. Take go.
Vaughn running dead ahead. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and they remain just short of the end zone. It's fourth and goal. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's May. Moore's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 34. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That's caught beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here.
Point conversion.
To the air yet again, May. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
43.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time, they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Check. Go.
On the counter, Hall. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here's Howell. Has his man, it's Corley. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun, it's Hall. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Howell now. Catch made by Allen. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he'll get it up to the 27. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Throwing now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To throw. nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down. Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And the Patriots first down.
So the win goes to the Jets. And given the weather, I'm not sure we expected to see quite as much offense as we did, Brock. Credit both offenses for having a plan to deal with the snow, and of course to these guys for playing through that cold and leaving here with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.